Hey guys, Coach Brandon here. Today we're going to go over some cartwheels. Cartwheels is the most fun skill. It's so basic, it's so easy, but yet you can do like a million in a row and still have fun with it. Okay? So, we're going to go over some basics on cartwheels, and we are going to work on leading up to a round off. Okay, so there's some certain things that we're going to do, and then maybe later we'll do work on some round offs and some back handspring stuff in a different video. Okay, so today, cartwheels. Cartwheels is all about transferring your weight, right? And being able to stay in a good, nice, big, wide straddle. Okay, so the first things first, learn how to transfer your weight. Okay, and to keep in that nice wide straddle, I'm gonna do what I call a tick-tock. So you start with your arms out to the side, get a nice wide straddle stance. Basically, you're just gonna go from one foot to the other. Call it a tick-tock, right? Because this is the middle of your cartwheel. Okay, and in the middle of your cartwheel, if you stop upside down, you're gonna be in a handstand. So this is as you come down, and this is as you go into, right? So that's why we're working on tick-tocks. Tick-tocks is super easy. You probably want to do like 20 of these, do a couple sets, just to make sure that you're getting a good balance, a good wide straddle, okay? These are all very beginner basic skills, okay, or drills, okay? Next, okay, in order to do a really good cartwheel, you've got to work on your handstands. I know we talk about handstands so much, okay, but you got to be able to do a good handstand, okay? So, and there's different variations of the cartwheels. Side cartwheel, starting from a lunge cartwheel, ending in a lunge cartwheel, okay, cartwheel step together. We're going to go through all of that, okay? But right now, the next step is to work on your handstand. Okay, so again, you're gonna have a good, nice, strong lunge. Okay, your front knee is bent and it's right over on top of your foot. Your back leg is straight. Your arms are by your ears. Okay, you're gonna have a nice straight line between your hands all the way to your back foot. You're gonna lean on that front leg. And you're gonna kick both legs up over your head as you place your hands on the ground. Handstand. Boom. Okay, so practice your handstands. Okay, you should be able to kick upside down and hold yourself upside down. If you can do that, then you can do cartwheels. Okay, practice your handstands, do 10 to 15. Make sure that you can go upside down. You can hold yourself up against the wall. That will also help. Okay, so once you've gotten a good basic idea of transferring your weight, getting in a good handstand, now we're actually going to work on cartwheels. Okay, the first cartwheel we're going to do is a side cartwheel. Okay, you're going to start sideways, you're going to end sideways. So basic idea is to keep your body as straight and tall as possible. Okay, so when I do a cartwheel, I'm not going to bend over and stick my booty out and have my arms down and flop around like this, right? I'm gonna have my body nice and straight. My arms are out to the side. My head is up. Okay? So, sideways. Excuse me. You're gonna start in a straddle. Your arms are out to the side. Your head is up. Your body is nice and straight. Okay? I'm gonna pick up my foot to give myself a little momentum as I bend and push into it. Okay? And I'm gonna go sideways. And then I'm gonna land just like this, okay? So, cartwheel. Up, step, up, cartwheel, freeze. Okay? That's the most important part, is to start and end in the exact same position, okay? A lot of the times, I see kids start here, they step, and they go, and then they go crazy, okay? What you gotta do is you gotta be able to squeeze your legs, squeeze your belly, squeeze your bum, okay? Keep your head up and freeze when you land, okay? And if you squeeze your legs, you're gonna be able to position yourself and not move. Okay? So, again, let's watch that. One more time. So, arms out to the side, big straddle, head up. I'm going to step, cartwheel, land sideways, boom, freeze. Okay? I would practice that until you get it pretty close to perfect. Okay? Nice and straight. No bent legs, straight legs. Okay? Pointed toes, nice flat hips. Remember, straight body. Okay? Next. Okay? Going from the side cartwheel. Okay? Now we're going to start in a lunge. Okay? But we're going to end in a side cartwheel position. So it's kind of a mixture of two different styles of cartwheels. Okay? So again, you're going to start in the lunge like you're doing a handstand. Okay? Because again, in the middle of a cartwheel is a handstand. Handstand's the most important part of gymnastics, most important skill. Okay? So good lunge, like you're doing a handstand, and then right as your hands touch the ground, then you turn into your cartwheel position with your hands. You're going to land sideways. So lunge, cartwheel, freeze. Okay? Watch one more time. Lunge, arms by your ears. Right before you touch your hands, turn. Land sideways. Good. Okay. Now, you want to practice that a bunch of times. 10 to 15 times. Make sure it's nice and straight body, good lunge position, good landing position. Okay? Next, what we're going to do is make cartwheel that goes from lunge and ends in a lunge. Okay? So, a lot of the times I see when they go cartwheel lunge to lunge is that they start one direction, okay, and when they go, they end up facing that same direction when they land. That is incorrect, okay? So, when you start your cartwheel from lunge to lunge, you're going to face one direction, and then when you land, you're going to face the opposite direction, okay? Got to make sure we turn our hips. If we do the cartwheel correctly, it will work, okay? So again, we are going to do a nice good lunge, arms by our ears, like we're doing a handstand. We're going to turn right in the middle. We're going to land on the lunge. You ready? 1, 2, 3, cartwheel, lunge, freeze. Okay? Show me one more time. Lunge, arms by your ears, reach, turn, freeze. Good. Okay. So, those are two different styles of cartwheels. It's got the side cartwheel, and then you got the lunge cartwheel. Okay? More than likely, you're going to be working on the lunge cartwheel because it's going to lead to a round off. Okay? Side cartwheels are good. Side cartwheels are good for connecting cartwheels, depending on what you're working on. Okay, and then lunge cartwheels are good for connecting into or transitioning into round-offs. Okay, so next we are going to work on, this is going to be the last one for cartwheels, is a cartwheel step together. So instead of landing in the lunge like we just did, we're actually going to land one foot and then step the other foot right next to it. Okay, so we're landing in a stick position. Okay, it's a transition drill or transition cartwheel that leads into a round off. Okay, so you got a lunge, arms by your ears, nice stretch. Start by going towards the handstand, then turn into a cartwheel. You're going to land one foot at a time and then bring that last foot into the other foot. So, foot together. Okay? And what you could do at home to kind of break it down is you start sideways, right? Like you're in the cartwheel when you're coming up. Okay? And you're going to, what you're going to do is, I put my left leg forward. when I do my handstands, when I do my cartwheels, when I do my roundoffs. Okay, everything starts with my left leg forward. So as I come out, okay, my left leg is going to be the last one down. So that means, okay, I'll show this real quick. So here, now my right foot is down, my left leg is the last one down. So in order to get that step together, you can break it down by myself. That puts my left leg forward, which means my left leg's last. I stand on my right leg with my arms up, kind of like a scale, and then I turn my hips and step together. Okay? So I'm sideways, I turn my hips and step together. I'll show you the other way. Okay, so if you put your right leg forward first, that means you're going to do your scale on your left leg and your right leg's going to be up, arms by your ears. You turn, step together. Okay? So, I'm going to show the cartwheel one more time. Lunge, arms by your ears. Reach forward, nice and long. Step together. Boom. Okay? So, those are some cartwheel basics that you guys can work on. Okay? So remember, you have the tic-tocs, handstand, side cartwheel, lunge to side cartwheel, lunge, cartwheel to lunge, and then lunge, cartwheel, step together. Okay? Those are the ones that we went through, and make sure that you work all of them, lots. Make sure it's nice and straight legs. Okay? Good, strong arms when you do this. Okay? Awesome job, guys. Good luck.